Asking tonight is, does the expose on UP government shielding Gayatri Prajapati vindicate opposition's Karnama Bolta Hai charge? To discuss that, we are joined by N.K. Singh, senior journalist. Welcome, Mr. Singh, to News Night. Before I come to the expose that was made yesterday by Amitabh Thakur, the first question that arises in the mind of anyone is that why did the Supreme Court have to order the registration of an FIR? When the complainant went to the police station, why did the police not take cognizance of it and file an FIR? Doesn't this say a lot?
Yeah. It speaks volumes about the health of the state, so far as law and order is concerned. All these 5 months, 5 years, for the past 6 months, there was a very glimmer of hope that this man will not countenance corruption or criminality, because he fought with his father. That was the general the general appreciation about him, his leadership. But what happened in the past 7 days, all of a sudden, criminal culpability is of two types. One culpability is criminal culpability, where this man has been charged with not only
under sections of IPC,
mafia.
POSCO, absolutely.
It is a gang rape. You can imagine. And still, this man is absconding for the past 7 days. He is untraceable.
Is it believable that a minister who had Y category security suddenly goes underground?
No, simple put.
And the security personnel don't know where he's gone.
Intelligent station house officer to track this man, and he will bring him holding his collar, and he can bring him back to the books. But the problem is that there somewhere it doesn't ruffle your conscience. The chief minister, he should have, okay, I can find he is much more talented than Dawood Ibrahim. He has absconded, he has gone out of sight, fine. But then the first thing you should have done was to sack this man as a minister. Did you do that? You are nourishing him.
It's been 18 days since the Supreme Court asked the FIR to be registered, and he was there overground in public till the 27th of February.
Even chief minister went to campaign for him in his election. You can imagine, you are countenancing a criminal, a corrupt person who was the land mafia, who was doing this all these.
He's an accused in a disproportionate assets case. He's an accused in an illegal mining case, and now he's an accused in gang rape as well as
now
attempt to rape a minor.
Two types of corruption. So one is corruption, other is criminality, and still you are fostering this kind of
Do you suspect
situation.
that he has the protection of the state government,
No,
and thus the UP police? That's what Amitabh Thakur has said, that the UP police is not acting deliberately against Prajapati under political pressure. That's the clear charge made by Amitabh Thakur in a press conference yesterday.
An IG to give this expose. It is common. You can hazard a common man with an average prudence can say that he is hand in gloves with the chief minister, not only state government. Otherwise, the first thing the chief minister should have done was to sack this man as a minister. That day Supreme Court has said no, the charge sheet should be filed. He should have been sacked. 6 months, he was developing a very good image. But after this incident, when he went to campaign for this person, this corrupt person, then obviously he is countenancing all these evils which he had been doing for the past 5 years.
So has this blown the lid off the claims that have been repeatedly made by the Akhilesh government of clean governance?
His image is stands completely tarnished now, and there is there is not a fig leaf to cover the shame of the government. So now today I can say that the one electoral debacle which will be the consequence of this entire somnolence that he had shown is that people, that particular youth are quite unnerved after having seen this kind of gesture from the chief minister. I don't think the floating votes that he was likely to garner, because some people did find that no, here is a person who is young and who is fighting his father, who is fighting his uncle, everybody, to see that the administration is completely bereft of corruption and criminality, which is not true now.
He said
After
in an
this
interview, Akhilesh Yadav said in an interview when he was asked why was the ticket given once again to Gayatri Prajapati, because remember last year he had removed him from the cabinet
Yes,
but had
he
to
did.
reinstate him, reportedly under pressure from Shivpal Yadav or Prateek Yadav and Mulayam Singh Yadav. However, then he said that I did it under political compulsions. What sort of a chief minister acts under political compulsions when there are serious charges which have been investigated in the past by the Lokayukta, by the CBI, etc. against
No, Manmohan.
his minister?
When you sacked your father, you removed your father as party president, there was no compulsion. Now, how come you are having the same compulsion? You cannot sack a minister who is downright corrupt. And Supreme Court has given a kind of directive against this man, that he be charge sheeted. And still you are not doing anything against him. And more than that, 7 days and this man is not being arrested. So this entire image that he had built all through this, say for 2 months, stands completely tarnished, and now it is going to cast a deleterious effect on the future of the party.
Absolutely.
So,
And what also raises eyebrows, Mr. Singh, and this is just the parting shot that I would give, is that he was a BPL card holder till 2012. He became the minister for the first time in 2012,
This is the
and he
level
became a
of quality of
millionaire in 4
governance.
years. So,
That
which
is
is
the
why
quality
perhaps
of
the
governance we
disproportionate assets case against him, which is being investigated. Thank you, Mr. Singh, for having
Thank you,
joined
ma'am.
us on Newsnight tonight. Well, campaigning